Ever wonder why two people with the same search get completely different results? One might be offered their dream job, while the other is shown something they'd never even consider. It's not magic, it's algorithmic bias. And whether we realize it or not, it's shaping our world in ways we can't ignore. Hi, I'm Priya, and today we're going to pull back the curtain on algorithmic bias. We'll break down what it is, how it creeps into AI systems, and most importantly, how it's affecting you from the job market to healthcare, even criminal justice. Let's start with the basics. How does bias sneak into AI in the first place? Well, it all begins with data. AI is like a sponge. It absorbs the patterns it sees in the data it's trained on. If that data is biased, guess what? The AI will learn to be biased too. But it's not just the data. Sometimes the way AI systems are designed can unintentionally introduce bias. Maybe the algorithm is optimized for speed or accuracy, but at the cost of fairness. And let's not forget, humans are behind these systems. Our unconscious biases can sneak into the AI, even if we don't mean for them to. That's why even the most sophisticated AI can make unfair decisions. And these decisions have very real consequences, often reinforcing existing inequalities. Now let's talk specifics. Algorithmic bias isn't just a technical glitch, it's a problem affecting millions of lives. In hiring, AI systems have been used to scan resumes and select top candidates. But when these systems were trained on data from a male-dominated tech industry, they ended up favoring men for tech roles over equally qualified women. In healthcare, it gets even scarier. Some AI systems used to predict patient outcomes have been found to give less accurate diagnoses or worse treatment recommendations for minority groups. Why? Because their medical data wasn't well represented in the training datasets. And then there's the criminal justice system, where AI is used in something called predictive policing, basically forecasting where crime might occur. Sounds helpful, right? But in practice, these systems often end up over-policing certain neighborhoods, reinforcing biases that already exist in the system. This can lead to a cycle of mistrust and over-criminalization. Okay, so AI bias is a real issue, but how does it affect you? For starters, it can lead to wider inequalities. Think about it. If AI is helping make decisions on everything from who gets hired to who receives healthcare, bias systems could unfairly lock certain groups out of opportunities. Beyond that, algorithmic bias can erode trust in technology. Imagine applying for jobs or loans, only to consistently get rejected for reasons you can't explain. Over time, you might start doubting not just the system, but the fairness of society as a whole. Developers, too, face a moral dilemma. How do you build systems that are fast, efficient, and accurate while also making sure they're fair? It's an ethical tightrope that many are struggling to walk. But here's the good news: we can fix this. One way is by collecting better, more representative data. The more diverse our training data, the more accurate and fair our AI systems become. It's like expanding the lens through which the AI sees the world. Then there's algorithmic audits, yes, just like financial audits, but for AI. These help us find and fix biases before they affect real people. It's a crucial step in making sure AI systems aren't operating in the shadows. And sometimes AI alone isn't enough. That's where human oversight comes in. Instead of letting machines make all the decisions, we can involve humans to ensure ethical judgment is used in critical situations, like hiring or policing. Finally, we need transparency. AI systems shouldn't be a black box that only a few can understand. Developers need to explain how their algorithms work, what data they're using, and how they're ensuring fairness. Transparency helps us hold these systems accountable. AI has the power to transform our world in amazing ways, but we have to make sure it's fair for everyone. If we work together, developers, policymakers, and everyday users, we can create a future where AI benefits everyone and not just a select few. So what do you think? Have you ever noticed bias in the technology you use? What can we, as a society, do to make AI fairer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into AI and ethics.